we have this algebra question today. We are given with one equation in terms of x and y, and we need to find the values of x and y. The problem with this question is the number of variables are 2 and the equation is only 1. So as far as we have learned, if we need to find two variables, we should be having at least two equations. But that is not the case here. So let's see how we can solve this question. Using one equation, we can find two variables. Let's rewrite this equation in a different way. We can write it as y square minus 2y plus x raised to power 2020 is equals to 0. Now, let's do one more thing. Let's add and subtract 1 on the left side of equation. If we add 1 and subtract 1 in this equation, that will make no change in this equation. Yes, plus 1 and minus 1 gives you 0. That's why it will give you no change in the equation. Plus x raised to power 2020 is equals to 0. Now, if you remember the algebraic identities, there is one algebraic identity which says a square minus 2ab plus b square is equals to a minus b whole square. Yes, you remember this algebraic identity? We will be using this algebraic identity in the next step. Let's see how. According to this algebraic identity, this part of the equation will become y minus 1 whole square. Yes, plus x raised to power 2020. Now what happens to this negative 1 here on the left side of equation? We will send this on the right hand side of the equation and this will become positive 1. Yes, so now we have this equation with us, and using this equation we need to find the value of x and y. Let's see how we can find the value of x and y using this equation. So I'll just repeat myself quickly. What I've done, I have written this equation that is given to us in a different way, in this way, so that we can find the value of x and y easily. After this step, let's see what we will do. Please look at these two terms on the left side of equation. Both the terms have an even power. Even power means here we are having 2 and here we are having 2020. So what are the possibilities to get 1 on the right hand side? The possibilities are that the first term is 0 and the next term is 1. Yes, 1 raised to power any number will give you 1 and 0 raised to power any number gives you 0. That's why 0 plus 1 gives you 1. Correct? So this is one of the possibility. Let's look at the another possibility. Another possibility is the first term is 1 and the second term is 0. Yes, this is also possible. Let's look at another possibility. This is possible that the first term is 0 and the second term is negative 1. Why? See, negative 1 raised to power 2020, that is even power, will give us 1. So 0 plus 1 will give us 1. The another possibility is this is negative 1 and the second term is 0. Again, negative 1 raised to power 2 will give us 1. 1 plus 0 will give us 1 again. So these are the 4 possibilities that we are having to find the values of x and y. Let's use these 4 possibilities and find the value of x and y. Let's start with the first possibility. This is our first possibility. According to the first possibility, the first bracket can be 0. That means y negative 1 can be 0 and the second term, that is x, can be 1. Yes, so this is our first possibility. According to the first possibility, y will turn out to be 1 and x is 1 itself. Yes, so according to the first possibility, the values of x and y is 1 and 1. So this is the first answer that we have got. Let's jump into the second possibility. This is the second possibility. According to the second possibility, the first bracket is 1 and the second term is 0. That means x is 0. So this will give us y as 2 and x as 0 itself. According to the second possibility, the value of x and y is 0, 2. So this is the second answer. Let's jump to the third possibility. Third possibility says that the first term can be 0 and the second term can be -1. So if first term is 0, that means y -1 is 0. This will give us y as +1. And the second term is -1. That means x is -1. So the third possibility is giving the value of x and y as -1 and 1. So this is our third answer. According to the fourth possibility, we have first term as -1 and the second term as 0. So first term is -1, which will give us y as 0, and the second term is 0 itself. That means x is 0, which gives us the fourth answer. The value of x and y turns out to be 0, 0. So this is the fourth answer. I'll repeat myself quickly. So to find the value of x and y using this single equation, first of all, I rewrote this equation in this form. I rewrote this equation in a different way so that I can easily find the values of x and y. When I rewrote this equation, I got these four possibilities: 1, 2, 3, and 4. Using these four possibilities, I found out four values of x and y. These are four values of x and y. I hope you have understood the question well. Let's meet in the next video.